So, good morning. I'm so excited that this is Read-a-thon month and I get a chance to read one of my favorite stories. Now, I have lots of stories. Some stories that have a moral, some stories that give you something to walk away with and think about. And this is a kind of a cutesy, fun story that talks a little bit about kindness in an indirect way. So I'm going to read the story to you, and then I want you to think about what the message is at the end. So the name of the story is We Don't Eat Our Classmates. Okay? And I know that many of you are familiar with this story, and this happens to be one of my favorites. All right, so we don't eat our classmates. Hey kids, you will never be eaten by a T-Rex. They are extinct, I promise, so Penelope says. Extinct means that there are no longer any dinosaurs, okay? So, Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day that a little T-Rex starts school. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? Now that's something that's important to dinosaurs, not to us, but it's important nevertheless. This was very important to Penelope. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches, only because she needs a lot to eat. But I'm concerned because she only had one apple juice. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out when she got to school that all of her classmates weren't dinosaurs. They were children! So she ate them because children are delicious. Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman, the teacher, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did. Thank goodness she didn't swallow them. It seems like they were all in her mouth. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. Her classmates are not too happy. She tried very hard to make friends at recess. She finger painted some of her best work. She even saved Griffin Emily a seat at lunch. You can sit here. I don't think Griffin was thinking about sitting next to her, though. Penelope started to notice that everyone was making friends but her. It was lonely not having any friends. When she got home, her dad asked her about her first day at school. I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, her father asked, did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe, sort of, just a little bit. Sometimes, said Dad, it's hard to make friends. especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier. That gave Penelope a lot to think about all night long. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates. Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William O'Motto again. They were afraid of her. They didn't want to sit next to her. Except Walter. Walter wasn't afraid of her. Walter was a goldfish. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. "Will you be my friend?" said Penelope. She put her finger in the fishbowl and chomp. Let's see what happened. Cried Penelope. "He's eating my finger. Wow!" If you notice, Walter's still hanging on to Penelope's finger. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. She didn't feel like eating children anymore. I think because she didn't like the idea of being eaten. She stopped eating her classmates, even when Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. I guess she looked delicious with the barbecue sauce on her. And soon Penelope made friends. "Found you!" And Penelope made brownies. She said, "Want a brownie?" I helped make them. Now, even when children looked especially delicious, she peeks at Walter the fish and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. And Walter the goldfish stares right back at her, and he licks his lips. Because dinosaurs are delicious too. The end. So to me, the moral of this story is you have to be kind to others, and they'll be kind to you. Okay? And you can't eat your classmates, that's for sure. All right, the end. Enjoy the read-a-thon week.